Coaching kids through school anxiety without forcing them to get over it. As parents, we've all been there. Standing at the door, our child clinging to us, tears in their eyes, or complaining of a sudden stomachache just as it's time to leave for school. That raw, visible dread from our children can tear at our hearts. You feel caught, don't you? Torn between the deep well of compassion you have for their struggle and the practical, non-negotiable reality that school attendance is important for their development and future. The phrase, "just get over it," might float through your mind, or perhaps you've even heard it from well-meaning others, but something inside you knows that isn't the real answer. Today, we're going to dive deep into understanding school anxiety, not as a challenge to be overcome by force, but as an opportunity to coach our children through big feelings, building their emotional intelligence and resilience along the way. We're going to explore the common causes of this anxiety and then equip you with practical tools and actual scripts for those difficult mornings, for collaborative problem solving, and for taking small, brave steps that honor your child's feelings without reinforcing avoidance. You'll leave this video with a renewed sense of hope and clear, actionable strategies to support your child. If this topic is already resonating with you, and you're looking for a kinder, more effective way to navigate these challenges, please take a moment to like this video. Subscribe to Wise Parent for more insights, and tell us in the comments how old your child is. Your engagement helps us reach more parents who need this support. Now, let's talk about what's really happening when your child experiences school anxiety. It's often so much more than just a reluctance to go. For many children, their bodies and minds are genuinely reacting to perceived threats, whether those threats are real or imagined in the moment. Remember, you are your child's brain architect, especially in those crucial first 5 years, and every interaction we have with them helps build their neural pathways. When a child feels anxious, their amygdala, the brain's alarm center, is sounding the alert. This is not them being difficult. This is them having a hard time. What causes this alarm to go off? There are many common culprits. For some, it's separation anxiety, a deep fear of being away from their primary caregiver. For others, it might be social anxieties, fear of rejection, not fitting in, or navigating complex friendships. Academic pressures can be a huge trigger, especially if a child feels they aren't smart enough or might fail. Sensory overload in a busy classroom, or even subtle changes in routine, can also overwhelm a sensitive child. And, of course, bullying or specific negative experiences at school can understandably create intense fear. These are all valid reasons for a child's brain to enter a state of fight, flight, or freeze, often manifesting as tears, resistance, or those mysterious tummy aches and headaches. As parents, it's incredibly tough to watch. We want to scoop them up and protect them, but we also know the importance of school for their growth and learning. This creates that internal conflict. Do I prioritize their comfort or their attendance? The wisdom here lies in understanding that we can do both. We can prioritize emotional safety and connection first, and then gently guide them towards the skills and resilience they need to manage these feelings and attend school. Forcing a child to get over it often invalidates their experience, teaches them to suppress their emotions, and can even erode their trust in us, potentially making the anxiety worse in the long run. Our goal isn't to eliminate their feelings, but to teach them how to navigate strong feelings effectively. So, how do we coach them through it? It starts the moment we wake up, especially on those challenging mornings. Instead of launching into demands or ultimatums, we need to create a space of connection and co-regulation. Let's talk about some morning scripts and strategies. When your child expresses their anxiety, perhaps with tears, or by saying, "I don't want to go," pause. Take a deep breath yourself. Your calm is contagious. Then, try these kinds of phrases. "I see you're having a really big feeling about school today. It's okay to feel scared or worried. I'm right here with you." This validates their emotion without trying to fix it immediately. Your tummy feels upset, doesn't it? That's your body telling you something feels hard. Let's take 3 slow, deep breaths together. Just like this. Guide them in breathing. This helps regulate their nervous system. What's the hardest part about today? Is it saying goodbye? Is it something specific that might happen at school? Offer choices if they struggle to articulate. This helps them identify the core issue. Even if they can't quite name it, we can face this together. I know it feels tough, but you are brave, and you can do hard things. I will be thinking of you. Emphasize your presence and their capability. Avoid lengthy interrogations or logic bombs like, "But you love your friends there," or "School is fun," in that anxious moment. Those statements, however true, often miss the point of their current emotional distress. Focus on connection first. Get them dressed, fed, and out the door with as much calm and presence as you can muster. Sometimes, the physical act of moving forward, with your support, is what's needed, even if the feelings are still present. Once the initial hurdle of getting to school is over, or later in the day when emotions have settled, that's when we engage in collaborative problem solving. This is where we shift from soothing to teaching. This strategy builds your child's emotional intelligence and self-worth, making them active participants in their own solutions. When your child is calm, perhaps after school or at dinner, you can say something like, "Hey, remember how hard it was to go to school this morning? I really want to help you feel better about it. What are some of the things that make school feel really tough for you?" Listen without interruption or judgment. They might say, "The class is too loud," or "I don't know who to play with at recess," or "I'm scared I'll get a question wrong." Acknowledge each point. That sounds really overwhelming. It makes sense. You'd feel scared if you thought you'd get a question wrong. Then, invite them into the solution finding. What do you think we could do to make that tiny bit easier? Even just one small thing? Brainstorm ideas together. These don't have to be perfect solutions, just starting points. Perhaps they suggest, "Maybe I could sit closer to the teacher," or "Could I ask a specific friend to play?" Your role is to support these ideas or offer your own as suggestions, not commands. "That's a great idea. How about we try that tomorrow?" Or "What if we talk to your teacher about finding a quiet spot if the classroom gets too loud?" This process teaches them that their feelings are valid, problems can be solved, and they have agency. It helps build that inner confidence they need to face challenges. This is where connection over control truly shines. It's natural for parents to want to protect their child from all discomfort, but true resilience comes from facing challenges in a supported way. This brings us to the importance of small exposure steps that respect feelings without inadvertently reinforcing avoidance. Avoidance, while it brings temporary relief, can actually strengthen the anxiety over time because the child never learns they can cope. So, how do we gently encourage them forward? We aim for tiny, manageable steps. If your child is completely refusing school, full attendance might not be the first step. Perhaps it's just getting to the school gate, or walking into the building, or staying for the first hour. Celebrate every tiny win. "You walked all the way to the gate today. That was so brave. How did that feel?" For a child who struggles with specific parts of the day, say, recess. You might say, "Okay, today, instead of playing, maybe you can just observe for the first 10 minutes, or say hello to just one person you know." Always remind them of your unwavering support and belief in them. "I know this is hard, but I also know you can do hard things. We're going to figure this out together, step by step." This approach is about teaching them to tolerate discomfort, knowing that they are safe and loved. This isn't about pushing them off a cliff. It's about walking alongside them as they take small, supported steps down a gentle slope. These conversations and small steps are not always easy, and sometimes, as parents, it can feel like you're not making progress. But every time you validate a feeling, offer a co-regulation strategy, or invite collaborative problem solving, you are literally building new, stronger pathways in your child's brain. You are teaching them emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage their own feelings, and to navigate the world with greater self-awareness and confidence. You are the architect of their emotional resilience. If you're finding this guidance helpful and are starting to see how you can apply these tools in your own family, please consider sharing this video with another parent who might be struggling. And don't forget to subscribe to Wise Parent so you don't miss out on more insights designed to make your parenting journey more joyful and connected. Your child's journey through anxiety, while challenging, is a profound opportunity for growth for both of you. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate all anxiety, which is a normal human emotion. The goal is to equip our children with the inner tools to face their fears, understand their feelings, and build a sense of agency and self-efficacy. When we respect their feelings, validate their struggles, and then coach them gently forward, we're not just addressing school attendance. We're raising confident, secure, and emotionally intelligent children who know they can rely on us and on themselves. We are helping them build their inner compass. So, this week, choose just one of these strategies to try. Perhaps it's a new morning script, Or maybe it's setting aside time for collaborative problem solving after school. Even a tiny shift can make a big difference. Begin with connection. Always. Your consistent, warm presence is the most powerful tool you have. Thank you for being such a wise and committed parent. You are doing important work. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment sharing one small step you plan to take to support your child's school anxiety. We'd love to hear from you. For more support on fostering emotional resilience, be sure to check out our video on how to help your child build resilience without always protecting them. We'll see you there.